Oh, 15, I thought it was only 9.
No, it's gone up to 15 with Brian Stellar.
They presumably do it once again.
Well, no, they do one together with Brian Stellar.
Oh, right.
Brian does one and Stellar.
Up and do it justice. Welcome to Bromborough Folk Club. We've got a lot of singers in the first half, and we've got a fantastic second half coming up. Right, I'll start off this one. Oh, there is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companion. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer. And closing his eyes as the doggies retire, he sings out a song which is soft, but it's clear, as if maybe someone can hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Sweet greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, you sweet baby Jane. Well, the 1st of December was covered with snow, and so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston, and the birds you seemed dreamlike on account of their frosting. We're 10 miles behind, 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep, but singing seems to work fine for me. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby Jane. Sweet greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream? Rock-a-bye, you sweet baby Jane. Thank you very much.
Far away, the ship has taken me far away from the memories of the people who care if I live or die. Starlight, I will be chasing your starlight until the end of my life. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. Hold you in my arms, I just wanted to hold you in my arms. My life, you electrify my life. Let's conspire to reignite all the souls that would die just to feel alive. I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and of the people who care if I live or die. I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold.
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
In the family we've got an heirloom. They handed it to me a year ago. It's been in our possession since Grandad was a lad. Hey, I'll tell you what it is, then you will know. It's me Grandad's flannelette night shirt. In it I was christened one day. In the church they were in a well. No one seemed to know if I were boy or girl. Well, the dad wanted to, hey, they were in a mess. But it's all right, said the preacher rather curt. I've been and had the quiz and I found out what it is by his granddad's flannelette shirt. Lordy, lordy, his granddad's flannelette shirt. With me granddad's flannelette night shirt. I got married one day in the train. Hey, my bride gave a shout. Hey, what is that you are pulling out? Hey, well, I said it's all hash and it, tattered and torn. But I brought it honeymooning with me gate. She said, what is it, dear? Hey, so I whispered in her ear, it's me granddad's flannelette shirt. Lordy, lordy, me granddad's flannelette shirt. Well, the other day I got an invitation to go and join a nudist colony. And as the life is healthy and in the open air, hey, I trotted off as happy as can be. With me granddad's flannelette night shirt, I walked up to the door. Someone said, now don't make a fuss, hey, just take off your clothes and you'll be like us. Now I was bashful, so I stayed by myself. Well, with the girls I didn't want to flirt. But when I fell asleep, hey, they all came and had a peep at me granddad's flannelette shirt. Lordy, lordy, me granddad's flannelette shirt. Thank you.
I can't give as much as I get, and I can't find my way yet. Well, I don't have lots of money, I don't need pay to light a fire, to light my way. Living on light, living on air, living on time to stand and stare, living on hope, living on dreams, living on love beyond our means. Life is full of everything. I don't want to sink, I don't want to swim.
Well, I don't have lots of money, but I'll get by. Know how to breathe, know how to fly. Living on light, living on air, living on time to stand and stare. Living on hope, living on dreams, living on love beyond our means. And in the dead of night, nothing is black and white. And I know what's wrong and what's right. Living on air, living on love, living on light. Well, I don't have lots of money, but I'll get by. I know how to breathe, yeah, know how to fly. Living on light, living on air, living on time to stand and stare. Living on hope, living on dreams, living on love beyond our means. Living on time to stand and stare. Living on hope, living on dreams, living on love beyond our means. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I bought a new bouzouki for myself the other day. It was beautiful to look at and a joy to play. I took it home and after I'd been playing it a while, decided that the strings were just too high to suit my style. What I needed was a luthier and I knew just the place. So I put my new bouzouki in its new bouzouki case and set off for the bus stop. All of this is true. Picture me with my bouzouki standing in the queue. The bus arrived at 8:05. I sat down at the back. I put my new bouzouki in the forward luggage rack. And I remember thinking how easy it would be to leave it on the bus, leave it on the W3. The W3. I took out my book to read, soon I was engrossed, and the journey to the station took 10 minutes at the most. And chapter 1 was gripping, and the next thing I knew, I was stepping on a tube train starting chapter 2. And pulling into Holborn on the Piccadilly line, something started nagging at the back of my mind. I remembered my bouzouki and it dawned on me. I'd left it on the bus, left it on the W3. Off the train and down the platform, up the stairs and down the escalator, to catch a northbound train to take me back to where I started from. When I got back to Finsbury Park 10 minutes later, there was no bouzouki, the W3 had gone. A lady at the ticket office at the station clearly didn't fully understand the situation. Shrugged and said, I don't know why you're making such a fuss. It can't have been that special if you left it on the bus. I said, is it my fault if I'm a little absent-minded? It's a beautiful bouzouki, you have to help me find it. She said, I've had no bouzouki handed in to me. It must still be on the bus, still be on the W3. And she said, if you're lucky, if you catch my drift, and the driver hands it in at the end of his shift, it'll end up at the depot sometime today. Well, that is, if he doesn't take it home to play. I said, how many drivers are there on duty at any given moment who can play the bouzouki, waiting around for a fool like me to leave one on the bus, leave one on the W3. I described the missing item which she noted on a piece of paper. I told her it was like a balalaika or a giant mandolin. And 57 phone calls, some sleepless nights, and 3 days later, one of the drivers handed my bouzouki in. Now me and my bouzouki, I'm back where we belong, and I still don't know what happened on the 3 days it was gone. And maybe it just travelled unnoticed in between Finsbury Park and White Hart Lane and Tottenham and Wood Green. Or maybe the bouzouki playing driver took it home and didn't like the string height, didn't like the tone. What became of my bouzouki is a mystery. The day I left it on the bus, left it on the W3. The W3. The W3.
Written all across her face. She said, you've got to please get me out this place. She said, I'm dying in here of something even worse, worse even than the thing I've been dying of first. She said she dreamed a meadow scene. She said she dreamed a hearse. She said she got real tired in here. She said go get the nurse. 'Cause she said you have a way with words I could never quite match. Her soft-spoken compliments I could never quite catch. Well, she would say a lot of things in a dreamlike state that didn't mean all that much, but they sounded great. She said she was tired now, I could see it in her face. I slipped the things we'd brought back inside the case and kissed her on the cheek, get it on my way. I told the man we'd stop by again today. She said you have a way with words I could never quite match. A soft-spoken compliments I could never quite catch. Well, she would say a lot of things in a dreamlike state that didn't mean all that much, but they sounded great. tried to show her all the time. I'd like to think she knew, but some words take different meanings, or some will mean the same. It just depends on the time and place, and the ones to blame. Said you have a way with words I could never quite match. Soft-spoken compliments I could never quite catch. She said you have a way with words I could never quite match. And I'm trying as I might to keep hold of that. Thank you.
Been 51 springtimes since she was a bride, but still you may see her at each Whitsuntide, in a dress of white linen and ribbons of green as her memories of loving. The feet that were nimble tread carefully now, as gentle a measure as age will allow, through groves of white blossom and fields of young corn, where once she was pledged to her true love. The fields, they are empty, the hedges grow free, no young man to tend them, or pastures go see. They're gone where the forests of oak trees before had gone to be wasted in battle. Down from their green farmlands and from their loved ones came husbands and brothers and fathers and sons. The fine roll of honor where the maypole once stood, but the ladies go dancing at Whitsun. There's a straight row of houses in these latter days, all covering the downs where the sheep used to graze. There's a field of red poppies and a wreath from the Queen, but the ladies remember that Whitsun. And the ladies go dancing at Whitsun. Well sung, thank you.
is crashing, the tide pulls out. It's an angry scene, but there is no doubt that the lighthouse will keep shining out to all the lonely sailor. The lightning strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's bones, through the sailor's soul, till there's nothing left that he can hold except the rolling ocean. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I'm ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. Oh, give me mercy for my dreams, 'cause every confrontation seems to tell me what it really means to be this lonely sailor. And when you take me by your side, you love me warm, you love me, and I should have realized I had no reasons to be frightened. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I'm ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. Oh, the distance is no real friend. And time will take its time, and you will find out in the end. Brings you me, this lonely sailor. And when the sky begins to clear, the sun it melts away my fear, and I'll cry a silent weary tear for those that need to love me. But I am ready for the storm. Oh yes, sir, ready. I'm ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I'm ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm. 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 Ready
pound man, baby, working in your town. I'm the pound man, baby, don't think I'm some kind of clown. 'Cause you're gonna leave me, mama, when your money lets you down. I'm the pound man, baby, don't sell no diamonds or pearls. I'm a sound man, baby, no fancy frills or twirls. See is what you get now for all you boys and girls. I'm the pound man, baby, you might wonder why I'm here. I'm a sound man, baby, it's a hard world full of misery and fear. Buy from me, you're only gonna feel some cheer. I'm the pound man, baby, and I'm feeling merry. I've come here tonight, my sins for to bury. And it's just as well I've avoided bloody New Ferry. I'm the pound man, baby, someone give me some hope. I'm bound to you like a piece of rope until I get hit in the face by a block of sunlight soap. I'm the pound man, baby, working in your town. I'm the pound man, baby, don't think I'm some kind of clown. Mama, when your money lets you down. Yes, you're gonna need me, mama, when your money lets you down. My gas is piped from Ukraine, my electric comes from France, and all our politicians are leading us a merry dance. Oh, we're heading towards the deepest red, how will we get back in the black? But hey, I've got my country back. And again, I said, hey, I've got my country back. My money's almost worthless, this is what I've found. Even that poxy euro is worth more than my pound. Oh, my living standard's falling, don't know how I'll get back on track. But hey, I've got my country back. Let's hear ya. I said, hey, I've got my country back. Feel any consternation about the lack of negotiation, 'cause it will surely be just what it will be. No need to feel antagonistic about things vaguely masochistic, wrapped up in decaying sovereignty. And all those finance boys we never thought would hurt, they're heading out of London and they're bound for Frankfurt. Oh, all the high-tech giants are taking up the slack. But hey, I've got my country back. And again, I said, hey, got my country back. Now, in the true spirit of making things up, I'll make this next bit up. I ain't bothered whether you voted to remain or to leave. I'm just saying to you now, don't you grieve. You may think that it's something that I morally lack, but hey, I've got my country back. I said, hey, I've got my country back. 'Cause my gas is piped from Ukraine and my electric comes from France. And all our politicians are leading us a merry dance. Oh, we're headed towards the deepest red. How will we get back in the black? But hey, I've got my country back. One more time. Hey, I've got my country back. Now you, I said, hey, I've got my country back. Got my jacket undone and my eyes are peeled. I've just been graded and I'm playing the field. Speak to me softly, I'm making you cash. Speak to me hard, I'll turn into mash. I'm your potato man, the spud you like. I'm the chip on your shoulder for the rest of your life. I'm hard on the outside, don't you like that sound? But you'll always find me in the underground. Use me, fill me any way that you can. You always know, wherever you go, I'm your potato man. The spot you like, I'm the chip on your shoulder for the rest of your life. You can dice me, rice me, slice me and spice me, rip me, sip me, dip me and chip me. You can do anything before my eyes, and I can sit on top of all of your pies. I'm a potato man, the sport you like. I'm the chip on your shoulder for the rest of your life. I'm hard on the outside, I'm all skin. But you wouldn't like, baby, all those places are getting. You can see me on the high street in any place. I see you better, I'm all eyes and no face. I'm your potato man, the sport you like. I'm the chip on your shoulder for the rest of your life. I'm your potato man, the sport you like. I'm the chip on your shoulder for the rest of your life. I left my heart in Broadway Market, Cat and Mutton and London Fields. I sold my soul to Stanton's ice cream under giant sets of wheels. Lady London, you're my mother. Oh, through you I saw this world. Now I don't know you like a lost lover. I'm no longer your little girl. Saturday morning, Odeon Cinema, Pearl and Dean and pie and mash. I'd love to live on the edge of action, but I will never have the cash. Lady London, you're my mother. Oh, through you I saw this world. Now I don't know you like a lost lover. I'm no longer your little girl. Cut my teeth on Ridley Market, reggae grooving, rock steady beats, all the colours changing as I was looking down the dark, dead empty streets. My sister lives there, but I moved away, only an hour on the train. I gaze at fake David Hockney as I'm strolling down Brick Lane. Lady London, you're my mother. Oh, through you I saw this world. Now I don't know you like a lost lover. I'm no longer your little girl. My old town is thick with bankers, Russian tankers and Polish drawl, where coin is king, like we never knew, and people raid our city walls. Lady London, you're my mother. Oh, through you I saw this world. Now I don't know you, like a lost lover. I'm no longer your little girl. And with me, oh, Lady London, you're my mother. Oh, through you I saw this world. Now I don't know you, like a lost lover. I'm no longer your little girl. Why didn't you wait out on Baker Street? Right in your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. Drink the night away and forget about everything. This city desert, well, it feels so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul. And it's taken you this long to realize you were wrong when you thought it held everything. Used to say that it was so easy. Used to think that it was so easy. You're trying now. One more day and then you'll be happy. One more year and then you'll be happy. You're crying now. Down on the street there's a light in his place. You knock on the door, he's got that look on his face. He asks you where you've been, asks you what you've seen. You talk about everything. He's got some dreams about buying land. He's gonna give up the booze and the one-night stands, and then he'll settle down in a quiet little town and forget about everything. No, he's always gonna keep moving. No, he's never gonna stop moving. He's the rolling stone. When you wake up, it's a new morning. Sun is shining, it's a new morning. You're going home. I'm a slick money mover, you don't know my name. Moving numbers quickly is the name of the game. An offshore destination just after lunch. That's why I'm not a victim of a credit crunch. Marty wants a home loan, give me a call. I'll race from Peter, sell it to Paul. I could have been a forger or a Vedvard Munch. That's why I'm not a victim of a credit crunch. People blame bankers, fat cats and tycoons. Greedy financiers with the cocaine spoons. They see government all at sea, but they don't even notice me. Big town wants a hospital on PFI. Left band and never reached the sky. I was right to duck from a swinging punch. That's why I'm not a victim of a credit crunch. I'm sipping something slowly in Santiego's sun. I see the faces twitching, it sure looks like fun. I was never part of the accountable bunch. That's why I'm not a victim of a credit crunch. People will wait for that dust to die down. Start spending money all over the town. Bailed out by government all but nationalized. I keep a look from afar with my beady eyes. I'm a slick money mover, you don't know my name. Moving numbers quickly is the name of the game. An offshore destination just after lunch. That's why I'm not a victim of a credit crunch. Dust to die down, start spending money all over the town. Bailed out by government all but nationalized. I keep a look from afar with my beady eyes. I'm a slick money mover, you don't know my name. Moving numbers quickly is the name of the game. An offshore destination just after lunch. That's why I'm not a victim of a credit crunch. am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I can hear in the wire, I can hear through the wire, and Wichita line is still on the line. No, I need a small vacation. Oh, it looks like rain. And if it snows, that stretch north south won't ever take the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And Wichita lineman is still on the line, still on the line. Still on the line, still on the line, still on the line. There you go. Thank you, thank you.
Hasn't George Penny got a flattering mouth? He'll move you to the country in a little log house. Ain't got no windows, but the cracks in the walls. He'll work you in the summer, but he'll rob you in the fall. Hard times in the country, down on Penny's farm. You're out in the field and you work all day, late in tonight, but you get no pay. Promise you some meat or a little piece of lard. It's hard to be a renter out on Penny's farm. Hard times in the country, down on Penny's farm. Here's George Penny, he's a-comin' into town with a wagon load of peaches, not one of 'em sound. Gotta get some money or somebody's check. You pay 'em for a bushel, but you don't get a peck. Hard times in the country, down on Penny's farm. And George Penny's renters, they're a-comin' into town with the hands in the pockets and the head hanging down. Go to the merchant and the merchant, he'll say, your mortgage is due and I want to get my pay. Hard times in the country, down on Penny's farm. So you reach in your pocket with a trembling hand. I can't pay you all, but I pay you what I can. Merchant to the telephone and then he makes a call. I'll put you on the chain gang, you don't pay at all. Hard times in the country, down on Penny's farm. Come you ladies and your gentlemen and listen to my song. May think I'm right and you may think I'm wrong. May make you mad, I mean no harm. It's all about the renters out on Penny's farm. Hard times in the country, down on Penny's farm. For the girl I love is awaiting there with her eyes of blue and her golden hair. It's eastward high and westward ho, but a return to the bonny Bay of Biscay. Of all the harbors, east or west, there is one port that I love best. Whichever way the wind doth blow, I'll steer for the bonny Bay of Biscay. The girl I love is awaiting there with her eyes of blue and her golden hair. It's eastward high and westward ho, but a return to the bonny Bay of Biscay. At night in my hammock I will sleep while we sail upon the briny deep. Though tempest rage and wild winds blow, I'll dream of the bonny Bay of Biscay. The girl I love is awaiting there with her eyes of blue and her golden hair. It's eastward high and westward ho, but a return to the bonny Bay of Biscay. At night in my hammock I will sleep while we sail upon the briny deep. Though tempest rage and wild winds blow, I'll dream of the bonny Bay of Biscay. The girl I love is awaiting there with her eyes of blue and her golden hair. It's eastward high and westward ho, but a return to the bonny Bay of Biscay. In one more year I will settle down with my bride in this free seaport town. Sweeter and dearer by far I know than the winds of the bonny Bay of Biscay. The girl I love is awaiting there with her eyes of blue and her golden hair. It's eastward high and westward ho, but a return to the bonny Bay of Biscay. Now love, it is a funny, funny thing, captures both young and old. Just like a plate of boarding house hash and minis, the man's been sold. Make you feel like freshwater eel, cause your head to swell. You'll lose your mind, cause love is blind and empty your pockets as well. Boys, I say from the girls, keep away, give them lots of room. For when you're wed, they'll hit you on the head with a bald-headed end of the broom. When a man's in love with a pretty little girl, talk to her gentle as a dove. He'll spend his money and call her honey, and it's all for fun and love. But when his money's all spent and he can't pay the rent, find the old story's true. A mole on the arm's worth two on the leg, and what is he gonna afford to do? Boys, I say from the girls, keep away, give them lots of room. For when you're wed, they'll hit you on the head with a bald-headed end of the broom. With a wife and 16 half-starved kids, you'll find it is no fun when the butcher comes around to collect his bill with a dog and a double-barreled gun. With a cross-eyed baby on each knee and a wife with a plaster on her nose, you'll find true love doesn't run so smooth when you gotta wear second-hand clothes. Boys, I say from the girls, keep away, give them lots of room. For when you're wed, they'll hit you on the head with a bald-headed end of the broom. When married folks got lots of cash, true love runs smooth and strong. But when they got to live on hash, that love don't last very long. So boys, I say, take my advice, don't be in a hurry to wed. You'll think you're in clover till the honeymoon is over, and then you'll wish you were dead. Boys, I say from the girls, keep away, give them lots of room. For when you're wed, they'll hit you on the head with a bald-headed end. Way down below the Mason-Dixon line, down where the honeysuckles are entwined, that's where the southern breeze blowing, that's where the daisies growing. Girls of the north in the gay finery, whirling around in the society, singing songs of Dixie darling, that's where I long to be. My Dixie darling, listen to the song I sing beneath the silver moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true, I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. Going down south to have a good time, see my gal and old Caroline, drink my booze, do as I please, with all the girls I long to squeeze. Singing songs of Dixie darling, that's where I long to be going, down where the jelly roll rolling with my Dixie queen. Here we go. My Dixie darling, listen to the song I sing beneath the silver moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true, I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. Girls of the north in the gay finery, whirling around in the society, somehow to me never seemed so appealing. Over me there comes a feeling. That's where the girls fill my heart with delight, banjo and tune and the moon shining bright, singing songs of Dixie darling, where I long to be. My Dixie darling, listen to the song I sing beneath the silver moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true, I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie queen. So merry, so merry, so merry our way, no mortal on earth is as happy as we. Hi-derry, ho-derry, hi-derry down, give a shanty boy grog and there's nothing goes wrong. A for the axes, which we all know. B for the boys, which use them also. C for the chopping, which then does begin. D for the dangers we often are in. So merry, so merry, so merry our way, no mortal on earth is as happy as we. Hi-derry, ho-derry, hi-derry down, give a shanty boy grog and there's nothing goes wrong. E for the echoes which through the woods ring. F for the foreman, the head of our gang. G for the grindstone we grind the axe on. H for the handles so smoothly worn. I for the irons we stamp on the pines. J for the jolly boys always on time. K for the keen edge on the axes we keep. L for the lice which on us do creep. So merry, so merry, so merry our way, no mortal on earth is as happy as we. Hi-derry, ho-derry, hi-derry down, give a shanty boy grog, there's nothing goes wrong. M for the moss that chinks our caps, N for the needle that mends our old pants, O for the owls that hoot through the night, P for the pines we fell in daylight, Q for the quarreling we never allow, R for the rivers, the logs we do plow, S for the sleds, stout, strong, T for the teams that haul them along. So merry, so merry, so merry are we, no mortal on earth is as happy as we. Hi-derry, ho-derry, hi-derry down, give a shanty boy garag, there's nothing goes wrong. U for the uses we put our teams through, V for the valleys, the logs we haul through, W the woods we leave in the spring, now I have sung nearly all that I'll sing. X for Christmas when the yarding's all done, Y for yonder, the set of the sun, Z for zero in the cold winter time, now we have set all these letters to rhyme. So merry, so merry, so merry are we, no mortal on earth is as happy as we. Hi-derry, ho-derry, hi-derry down, give a shanty boy garag, there's nothing goes wrong. River driving on the Sackendall, floating on them slippery logs, sleeping in the frozen bog. My girl's waiting for me. Hard-boiled eggs 3 times a day. Wet as beavers we hit the hay. Not much sleep but great good pay. My girl's waiting for me. Great. Big French Joe and I went out to break the jam when the logs gave out. Renegade, he gave a shout. My girl's waiting for me. Big French Joe, the logs drowned him, and he had no chance for to fight nor swim. But the logs drove up to the river's brim. My girl's waiting for me. His girl comes to me and cries, if he's dead, then I shall die. Ma petite, he used to sigh. My girl's waiting for me. We will find him down below, around the bend where the water is slow, floating with his pike in tow. My girl's waiting for me. Ma petite will wring her hands as we scrape away at the yellow sand and bury him by the river strand. My girl's waiting for me. One more night and one more day, and the logs will reach the river bay, and I'll skin off these togs and I will say, my girl's waiting for me. It's been a year since last we met. We may never meet again. I have struggled to forget, but the struggle was in vain. For her voice lives on the breeze, her spirit comes at a will, in the midnight on the seas. Her bright smile haunts me still, in the midnight on the seas. Her bright smile haunts me still. I have sailed 'neath alien skies, I have chartered hazard's path, I have seen the storms arise like a giant in his wrath. Every danger I have known that a reckless life can fill, though her presence is now flown. Her bright smile haunts me still, though her presence is now flown. Her bright smile haunts me still. At the first sweet dawn of light, when I gaze upon the deep, her form still fills my sight, while the stars their vigil keep. When I close my aching eyes, sweet dreams my memory fill, and from sleep when I arise, her bright smile haunts me still, and from sleep when I arise, her bright smile haunts me still. When I close my aching eyes, sweet dreams my memory fill, and from sleep when I arise, her bright smile haunts me still, and from sleep when I arise, her bright smile haunts me still. In these inflationary times, some folks got lots of bread. We're still paying through the nose just to keep our family fed. Tried to change our diet and get something cheaper to eat. We're eating lots more chicken now and a whole lot less red meat. It's chicken, chicken, put 'em in a pot. Cook 'em up most anyway, tell you what you got. Chicken in a pot. When you go to the butcher and he gives you the bird, make sure you get the whole thing, 'cause you can use it all, I've heard. You can cook the eggs and gnaw the bones and eat up all of them beat, stuff a pillow with the feathers and make a soup out of the feet. It's chicken, chicken, put 'em in a pot. Cook 'em up most anyway, tell you what you got. Chicken in a pot. So eating all these chickens, I'm sure that it's a sin. It seems their lives have just begun before we do them in. I've been doing a little calculating, and I'll tell to you right now, it takes 523 chickens just to make up one old cow. Chicken, chicken, put 'em in a pot. Cook 'em up most anyway, tell you what you got. Chicken in a pot. Well, I've had 'em fried, broiled, braised, curried, baked, and creamed, cordon blued and barbecued. I can see them in my dreams. Croquette, cutlet, amandine, paprikash, and fricassee. It's time to switch to tofu and set your chickens free. It's chicken, chicken, put 'em in a pot. Cook 'em up most anyway, tell you what you got. Chicken in a pot. I rambled around this country wide in search of fortune fair. Up and down the two coastlines, I traveled everywhere. From Portland east to Portland west and back across the line. Going to the place that's best, that old hometown of mine. 8 more miles and Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road, I'll never more be blue. Knew someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles to Louisville, that hometown of my heart. There's sure to be a girl somewhere that you like best of all. Mine lives down in Louisville, she's long and she's tall. She's the kind that you can't find traveling through this land. On my way this very day to win her heart and hand. 8 more miles and Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road, I'll never more be blue. Knew someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles to Louisville, that hometown of my heart. Well, I can picture in my mind the place we'll call our home. From this little spot for two, we'll never want to roam. The place that's best for this love nest is in the Bluegrass Hills, where gently flows the Ohio by a town called Louisville. 8 more miles in Louisville will come into my view. 8 more miles on this old road, I'll never more be blue. Knew someday that I'd come back, I knew it from the start. 8 more miles to Louisville, that hometown of my heart. I'm a long time traveling here below, a long time traveling away from my home. I'm a long time traveling here below, gonna lay this body down. Try it. We did it last year, so you should remember. I'm a long time traveling here below, a long time traveling away from my home. I'm a long time traveling here below, gonna lay this body down. When I can see my title clear to mansions in the sky, I'll bid farewell to every tear, I'll wipe each weeping eye. I'm a long time traveling here below, a long time traveling away from my home. I'm a long time traveling here below, gonna lay this body down. Let others seek a place below where fires rage and forever roll. I'll seek my home above the sky where I'll always live, I'll never die. I'm a long time traveling here below, a long time a traveling away from my home. I'm a long time traveling here below, gonna lay this body down. There I will bathe my weary soul in seas of heavenly rest, and not a wave of trouble roll across my peaceful breast. I'm a long time traveling here below, a long time a traveling away from my home. I'm a long time traveling here below, gonna lay this body down. Thank you, Jerry.
Right, folks, thank you very much for all the singers and all the audience for coming along here and supporting us. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, good Wednesday. Thank you very much for supporting us. And if you want to put your glasses on the table at the back over there somewhere, that would be a good help. And just take it easy. Thank you very much and good night. Thank you.